Hello, everyone. My name is Juan Sanchez or Juan Awesomeness, depending on what you know me by. Juan Sanchez. And I just wanted to, I don't know, make a quick update about my life in general, everything that's been going on with my voice acting career and all that stuff, which I'm honestly surprised on how far I've gotten and how much I've improved. I have no plan for this. I just want to speak my mind about things because honestly, in my life, I have been holding off saying things all the time because I'm scared to speak my mind, and I'm scared. I'm always scared. It's nothing, I don't know if it's nothing too serious. It's just recently I've just been very spiteful. Not to people. I try not to be spiteful to people, but like sometimes it does let out a few times where I may like seem a little angrier than I should, or it's just I've been feeling down sometimes. Now, of course I've been feeling a little better, but a little better is still I still feel bad sometimes. And there's just let me explain myself. So, for like 2 years, and I only realized to get out of it just a month or two ago. It was after I just ended my I know I was like in summer class that I eventually dropped, but I um I was a business major, small business, all entrepreneurship. That's what it was exactly called, and I just decided to let it go. I realized I wasn't happy. I wanted to quit school so badly. I just wanted to not go to school anymore. But I also always felt that guilt of being a shut in, being just like some, I don't know. I don't know why I always have this fear. My mom assures me that I'm not going to become this, but I don't know. I have this fear of becoming 30 years old and still living with my mom in the basement or something. I don't know why I'm so afraid of that. Especially, I don't know, it's just the thing is I've only had one other job besides voice acting, which, it's considered a freelance job. But of course, that's a nice way of saying I don't get paid to work really hard. It sucks, but, eventually I do hope to get paid, and I hope to have an amazing career in voice acting. But as of now, I have not been being paid. The only job I've gotten paid for was working at a Rite Aid, and that was 3 years ago when I was 17, and now I'm 20. And sometimes I feel like growing up, I have nothing to show for anything I have, and I feel I feel worthless. I feel insignificant. I don't know how to describe it. There's just so much dark thoughts running through my mind, so much hatred, spite, just so much going through my head. Sometimes I just want to bash my head into a wall until I can stop thinking, but all I do is ever think. Not once do I ever stop and not think. I just keep thinking and thinking and thinking. Sometimes it's out of the out there thoughts that I just don't ever want to do. Sometimes I have like scary thoughts of, just like, it's like, just quit everything, give up on absolutely everything, and just crawl up in a ball and give up on your dreams. And because I keep having thoughts like that, but I don't know. It just, it's tiring. I've noticed I've been trying better to get better sleep too, which of course is probably the problem with that. Probably one of the major problems. I've been trying to get better sleep, which I think I might be having, but my eyes always feel tired still. And it's just my eyes, I've been noticing I feel like I'm aging with my eyes really quickly. My crevices here keeps getting bigger and bigger. Feels like by the day I see like more and more like wrinkles here. I feel like I'm getting old even though I'm only 20. Now, of course, I would probably like if anyone's a lot older, he'd be like, "Oh, you're young, shut up." I'm like, okay, I don't know. I just tired of hearing that saying. You're young, you'll figure it out. It's like, shut up, shut up. I want to figure it out now. I'm tired of this whole like, you'll figure out your future later. What kind of like fucking mentality is that? Now, sure, I don't know if I would love voice acting if I didn't suffer through college, realizing, I hate this, but I love voice acting. Because when I do it, sure, there may be times I get frustrated, but in the end, I still do it because I love it. It's no assignment. There's nothing behind it. There's no grade behind it. There's no like, I need to do voice acting or I'm going to fail this grade. Even though I get frustrated, in the end, I still do it. There are times I have hiatuses like a month or two or even three, but then I come back even stronger, hitting harder. I just had a like a month hiatus where I was like I didn't audition at all for July. Of course, that was my birthday, but then I just didn't do anything. Of course, I was still working on projects that I'm already in, because that's another reason that adds to hiatuses is just I'm already in these projects and I can't audition for more, but then I forget. It's like, oh shit, yeah, that's right. I need to even though if you get audition, it takes a while for them to get to it. And I've been even feeling guilty about my own project because, of course, I keep trying to edit it, but I keep holding off on it. And then I'm like, oh, I gotta do this, and then I gotta do that. But then like I end up, I don't know, watching YouTube videos and slacking off. I'm like, this time I could have spent editing. This time I could have spent doing this and this and this. I don't know. I feel like a shitty person every day for not doing anything. I might not even be mean that day, and I still feel like a shitty person that does terrible things, even though I feel like I try my best to be a good person. And I don't know. It's just difficult. It's difficult. I don't know what to say. I guess after that, I should probably speak of some positive news. That way, this doesn't seem all dark. I know, like, I have like a dark sort of background there, and I turned off the lights. That's because my eyes, the eyes were hurting me when I would look at the camera because like the fucking light bulb is like hitting my eye. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna turn off the lights because it's hurting my eyes. Because like they hit directly in my eyes. I mean, I could keep the top lamp up, but I look ugly with this. I don't know. I feel like I look more beautiful in the dark. That's a weird thing to say. I just don't like my lights. The lights make me look weird and orange or very pale. I don't like it. So, to talk about some positive news. I mean, technically speaking, in CCC, I've been auditioned over 40 times. Of course, there were some things I got auditioned for. I'm not saying, okay, if you count it, it says 37. Okay? But I've been casted for several places in CCC that haven't sent me as being casted because they probably don't know how it works or they just can't be bothered to do that, which is fine. I still got the roles. Doesn't really matter. I still have the YouTube videos being like, hey, look at this. I'm in this. I don't know. It's always the highlight of my day when I look at my auditions and see I got casted again. I don't know. There was a good year that I just thought I never thought I would reach 40 casted auditions anytime soon. And it's so heartwarming. It makes me want to keep going with this. And it shows that there is a future. There is a future to this. And I keep meeting amazing voice actors that are so nice, so helpful. It makes me want to keep going. It's all these people. Almost all of them are great. Sure, I've seen a couple that rubbed me the wrong way. Don't hate them. I just rather not talk to them, but like maybe I got on the wrong foot. I could probably I'm thinking of like two on the top of my head, but I barely talk to them. Yeah, this even though I sounded dark and like talking about like I don't think I have depression. Okay, let's just get this. I don't think I have it, but I feel as if I continue with the route I was, I probably would have had depression. My head feel like it's hurting all the time, but that's just life. I just and also there's also the good news that there's an upside to I guess technically speaking, cuz like I don't know if any of you know this, but I am autistic or I am assigned in the autism spectrum. I it's hard for me to read, which is funny trying to be a voice actor. But like when I before I actually became a better reader because of voice acting, and it's helped me a lot in my life. And voice acting has helped me so many ways. It's helped me make so many good friends. It's helped me actually see that I have a purpose cuz I almost felt like I had no purpose for a long time. I just went to school to forget what to escape the question of what will I do with my life? What will I do? And I don't want to. Here's the thing, like I said, I'm sick of adults or older people saying shit like, you're young, you'll figure it out. Yes, I guess it's like a way of encouragement, but it's not helpful. It's not. It's not. It's not helpful, in my opinion. It may be for other people. It was a little in the beginning when I was like in high school, but I'm not in high school anymore. I'm an adult. And sometimes it's weird to feel that way because I still feel like I feel sometimes no different than when I was 17 and had to leave my school because of COVID and not seeing my friends for years. I just feel like I've been in such a dark place ever since COVID. And recently I've been seeing more and more of my friends and again and again. And the best way I can describe how I'm feeling is if I was below an ocean. And each time something amazing happens, I get closer to the surface. But I'm still below that ocean. I'm still deep within that ocean. And I just sometimes I feel as if it'd be easier to just let myself sink, but I can't wallow in self-pity and spite and sadness and hatred and all these other bad emotional things that go through my head, especially when I go to sleep. And all I could ever do when I try to sleep, because I take forever to sleep, is think. And then when I think more, I can't go to sleep. It's just so bad. And so I just want to speak this out because I want to get it out, okay? I don't want to keep it in anymore. I've been releasing more and more and more of how I've been feeling more throughout this month, and yes, I've been feeling better, but I'm still deep within that ocean, and I just want to get out. I want to get out, and I want to see the sunrise. I want to be this amazing voice actor. I want to be this actor that when kids look at the TV, they see my voice. I want to be all that stuff. I want to do all that stuff. I just I don't know what to. It's just there's just been so many things even in my life going on. This place is You're never gonna see this place ever again. I'm moving, and I've been living in this place since I was 14, so 6 years, and I don't know. It feels weird to me every time I have to move somewhere. I'm not somebody who's used to serious change like this. Maybe it's for the better. I'll actually finally have my own room. But, probably soundproof the walls so I don't have to worry about my brother screaming to the top of his lungs anymore when I'm recording. And, maybe I don't have to worry so much about screaming myself into the microphone when I'm recording. And, people out there thinking I'm insane and I'm just a crazy person. And yeah, sometimes I do feel like a crazy. I'm not. I just. I feel like I don't want to become a shut in, a weirdo shut in this room. But here I'm comfortable. But I want to. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. At the same time, I want to go out there and explore and be happy, but I'm also scared. I'm fearful. I don't want to. I want to pursue things, but I'm afraid of failure so much. And I've learned how to fail. Don't be. Don't lie. I mean, I've auditioned so many times and never heard it back. I'm learning to fail in that aspect. But just because you learn to fail in one aspect doesn't mean you fully embrace failing in another aspect. There are so many things I'm afraid to fail at, and I don't. I'm scared. But I just have to fail if I want to succeed. There's so many things I have to fail before I have to succeed. And all that scares me. And these things I probably should have failed long before than I should right now. But I'm rambling. I am rambling. And I just said I was going to talk about good news, but I just keep getting back into this. Keep falling into this hole. Okay. Good news. I am trying to get an internship to better further my foothold in this career. I want to I'm going to be applying to a few places. Uh I know one thing I was recommended. See, another thing like I mentioned why I was mentioning why I was autistic is because I have opportunities. I wouldn't say I'm a diversity hire, okay? Like let's just say that. I don't want like people self-pitying me. It's more like they give me the help because I'm this. And some things are offered to me, and everybody has their own path, but like the way it's like I'm being offered a possibility. I'm not being offered. They gave it to the program that I'm in, and they're like, "Hey, pick 3 students um that meet these qualities who can fall into this is like Ryan Reynolds made a program to help people like me." And so that's amazing. If I become in like a 12-month mentorship, if this could be huge. Not only will I learn a lot more, I'll have more connections and possibly actually have a future. And then there's also another one place that I might, if that at all fails, might apply to a place called I forget what it's called. No, I didn't forget. I'm just tired. It's Horseless Cowboy. It's they're people who like voice act, like gave help produce things like the voices and all that stuff. They help with dubbing and all that stuff, which is nice. And that's what I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of voice acting, so I want to be a part of that. And I want to. I don't know. There's a lot less detail in the internship, but I do know that like at least I'll be working with some kind of voice acting. I don't know if I'll be there. They'll be like, go to the booth and then do some noises, and I'll be like, ah, or something like that. But I certainly will probably be witnessing it, and witnessing it in a professional setting would be great. Oh God, I don't know. I feel like I need to keep talking, or else I'll start becoming sad. You know, every time I think, it just hurts sometimes. There's so much, there's so much thoughts in my head, and it hurts sometimes. But I'll get through it. and there is a future. If this fails, if I don't get the mentorship, I'll just get a new one. I'll try to get another one, get another opportunity. I'm also even trying to go to theater classes. Of course, my classes start in September for some reason, so it's gonna be late, and I still got like a whole month before it starts. And I'm very impatient when it comes to these things. I'm like, I audition for something, and then I audition for another thing, and like I'm like going, even though some of those auditions are like, oh, I'm only gonna check them in like a couple of months from now. And then like some of them, like I'm just like, I feel like I look for instant gratification too quickly, even though I know this is a long-term thing. I have so many things wrong with me in my opinion. Some of you may look at me like, "Hey, Juan, at least you're not a serial killer or a." This is like, okay, yes, that's kind of a weird low bar to set at, but okay, I guess you're right. I'm not a serial killer, or am I? I'm just kidding. I'm just I'm just a bit fucked up in the head sometimes. There's been a lot of things, so many things that's helped me go through. I even like recently, I have 10 volumes of the Berserk manga from 31 to 40. I've read these. I got 4 of them for my birthday. And then I decided, I wanted 4 more, so I bought myself 4. And then after I finished those 8, I bought 2 more. And then, of course, I had to pirate the rest because there was no volume for it. And oh man, that was, it's people like Guts and so many medias of like people falling, getting hurt, and struggling. It really helps me keep going. I want to give up, but I just look back at Guts and it's like Guts wouldn't give up. He's the man. He's a guy who fights against destiny, and he's cool. He's very fucking cool. Well, anyway, I should probably, I don't know, get productive, but I just really wanted to share my thoughts. I feel like I've made this video a million times, but I always end up deleting it. This time I'm not going to edit anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to show you everything. And that may be boring, but I'm sorry. I feel like it'd be disingenuous to edit it. So I hope you all have a good day, good night, depending on your time zone. I love you all. And you're going to be seeing more. Maybe next time I'll be posting something that's like a funny comic dub, or me trying to voice a meme or something funny. I also am working on a story, but that's going to take months. The animator's still working, and I'm lazy on my editing recently, so I just got to push myself to do that. God. Yeah. The future is bright. It may seem like there is nothing in past that mountain, but there is. So keep going. See you all.